I put big relief cuts in this, as you can see, because bending this metal, especially with this short of a lip, is pretty difficult. I tried 3 different methods of bending it, and the easiest is what you saw me doing at the end. Because of the relief cuts, I just clamped a piece of metal down to help hold the material, and I was able to grab it with a pair of vice grips and bend it up. I was trying the hammer earlier. That's the way I've used to do it, but when I have this big a relief cut, I find it's easier to use those vice grips. So what I need to do now is weld this and blend it all together, if I can keep it in frame, and then that gives me the spacing that I need, or roughly for that bell mount. So we'll do that now. I'm going to take this paper, which is not cardstock. If it was cardstock, I'd just use 2 layers, but it's just kind of a regular colored paper. But what I'm going to do is fold this over a couple of times and use this as a spacer when I weld the main bracket down, so that I ensure I have plenty of space so this thing slides in and out as needed. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna probably throw some paint on it, but basically I thought the welds looked decent enough. They probably don't in the camera, but I thought they looked decent enough that I didn't bother grinding them off. Maybe it would have looked a little better if I had, but I actually thought it was gonna be just fine. Besides, there's gonna be a bell, but basically in front of this. So one thing I'm still learning is to give myself enough room for heat shrinkage after I weld something up, especially when you weld up the material as hot as you do. It shrinks a little bit, and that's what the purpose of that paper was for. However, as you saw when I pushed down with this metal rod and welded it down, I made it just a little tighter up here on the top than I did on the bottom, and it just looked like too big of a gap. Well, I just need to learn to trust myself, because that gap, I got rid of it, and now this was too tight, and that's why I had to grind this down just a little bit, maybe a 32nd of an inch. I don't even know if it was that much. And now it's just a snug fit, so it'll drop into about there, and if I just give it a few pounds of force, not much, I can push it in, and that'll be good for the bell to kind of prevent kids from taking it out and whatever. Push a little harder. So there it is. This will mount to a steel pole, and then there's a big bell that hangs off of it. I'm not sure how much the bell weighs, but it's about as tall as this brass piece is, and probably about as wide as it is tall. So I'm not going to be there to mount the bell, but I'll see if I can get pictures from the person that is, my father-in-law.